Hey, it's Frank Wright with 1023 XLC. You can see that right here. And, right now we are going to talk about Made for You Mundelein. This is a really great campaign that is focusing on Mundelein and great things that are happening in Mundelein. And we've got some businesses with us today that we're going to chat about what they've got going on today, or going on not just today, but in general in Mundelein. But first, I want to bring in the mayor of Mundelein, Steve Lentz. And Mayor, first of all, thank you so much for joining us, taking time out of your busy day to talk about something that is near and dear to you. And it's, of course, Mundelein, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And, this whole thing started with the COVID crisis. When that hit a year ago, it was very obvious to us, our staff and our board of trustees, that this was extremely serious. And of course, you remember a lot of attention was paid in Mundelein to restaurants and getting the outdoor dining taken care of, because restaurants are very visible and we wanted to help them out as much as we could. But as time went on with the crisis, it became obvious that if you're going to spend public, tax money on businesses, it becomes very difficult not to start picking winners and losers with that. And so we talked amongst ourselves, got the Economic Development Commission in there, and we just concluded that we really wanted to do something that would impact all the businesses in Mundelein and not just restaurants. And so the idea we came up with was to do a buy local campaign, but not a buy local campaign in the typical sense that you would see maybe bumper stickers that says buy local, or maybe the placards in the windows, although those are effective and great. We wanted to do something that had some teeth into it. And so our board of trustees agreed, and we allocated tens of thousands of dollars to this effort. And we got the Economic Development Commission with our marketing director. We brought in a consultant to help us, a consultant that had done this before in other communities. And we came up with this idea, they did, Made for You Mundelein is the slogan. And this is an effort to really get into the conscience of our residents to always default to buying local first. That if you're going to buy anything, try and buy local first, because there's tremendous power in keeping those dollars locally. If you spend money locally, that dollar then is spent locally, and then that has a greater likelihood to stay local. And then the local wealth grows when everyone does that and has that default reaction to buying local. Right. And so the effort has a website. We have social media advertising going on, billboards. It's a strong effort to get people involved. Radio, absolutely. We do have a lot of, we've done radio ads, absolutely. And here we are today. And I thank you for the opportunity to talk about this, Frank. Thank you.
Oh, Mayor, I'm glad to do it. You guys have been a part of Tommy B Trivia for a good number of weeks now, and it's really great to see and hear everybody excited about these businesses, and not only winning gift cards from them, but also excited about just Mundelein and being local 100%. I mean, we're live and local here every day, and we are Lake County, and I'm glad to be able to talk about Mundelein today. I'm super excited about it. So why not get right down to business, right? Let's bring in some of the businesses that we're highlighting today. And again, this is not the extent of it. Made for You Mundelein is an initiative for Mundelein. And whether you live in Mundelein or not, there's so many good places to go and check out in Mundelein. So, this is just a little small bit of it, right, Mayor?
Yes.
So we've got Kim from Time Art, we've got Melissa from Holcomb Hollow, and Rita from Doubletree by Hilton. And thank you guys all for coming by and hanging out with us for a little bit today.
Thanks for having us.
So we've got a lot going on in Mundelein, and I'm excited to chat with you. And we'll start with Melissa from Holcomb Hollow. And Melissa, you've got some unique stuff happening because you are a wholesale bakery, right?
We are a wholesale bakery. We are Lake County's only fully gluten-free and vegan bakery, and we send our products out to various locations around Lake County and beyond. But we do host monthly events, and you can always order through us anytime.
See, and you're mentioning these monthly events, pop-ups, if you will, and
Yeah.
that gives everybody an opportunity to buy directly from the source, which I think is a really great option too. And if they're interested in seeing when your pop-up is, how do they find you? Where do they find you?
So we're really active on Facebook and Instagram. Our next pop-up event is going to be for the July 4th weekend. So it'll be on July 3rd, and you can pre-order. Just watch for our menu to drop. And it's always stuff that we don't make any other time of the year. So it's like your only opportunity to get 4th of July donuts and cupcakes.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. See,
Yeah.
and you know, you're speaking my language, donuts and cupcakes. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm on the radio for a good reason because of this physique. It would be way too much for everybody all the time. I get it. MJ, love Mundelein, right? And who doesn't? And that brings me to want to talk to Kim from Time Art. And Kim, Father's Day is right around the corner. And what we were talking before we got live, that I'm a tie fan. Now, you might not see me wear ties all the time anymore because, well, I'm on the radio and you can't see me very often. But I do love me some ties, and you happen to have a pretty nice selection for Father's Day, right?
Oh yeah, we've got everything you can need for Father's Day. One of the exciting things that we can do here at Time Art is that we can actually create custom ties. If you want one tie, we can put a picture of you on the tie, so you can wear it around to show off your baby photo, show off, a graduation photo, whatever you want to put on your tie.
That's a great idea for weddings, especially just because, like, you could have, let's say, the groomsmen all wearing a tie with their baby face on it, or maybe when they met the groom, and you guys could accomplish that for them, right?
We can. Anything from one tie up to 20,000 ties, whatever you need.
Oh my gosh. And what's the turnaround time on 20,000 ties?
20,000 ties is going to take us a little bit longer. But one tie, we are typically turning those around in about a day or two.
Hey, that's awesome. I mean, you can
plenty
do
of
that.
time.
And I'm sure you're probably getting busy as things are opening up for weddings now, and people are able to go to weddings and attend weddings and have more than 10 people at them, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So last year was certainly a struggle selling ties when everybody is staying home and not going out and in their pajamas.
Yeah.
So we've had to get creative and over this last year, but now we're definitely seeing everything open up. We're seeing the sales of ties and bow ties for weddings. With restaurants coming back into business, your waiters are wearing ties again. So we're seeing everybody do that. So we're very hopeful of the direction that everything's going for us. And for Mundelein and all of our other local businesses here.
And that's great. And that really is that you guys were able to overcome, and now we're on the other side, and things are looking up for everybody. But we've talked about weddings, and that's where Rita comes in for DoubleTree by Hilton. Rita, how are you doing today?
I am great. I am great because the weddings are coming back.
I was going to say, you guys are probably getting really, really busy right now because everybody that postponed their wedding last year is probably clamoring to find dates this year, right?
I have a lot of people that have postponed their weddings like 3 times.
Oh, wow.
And then I have a lot of people that got married last year with only 10 people, and now they're having their big wedding again this year.
Yeah, they want to have the party, the reception. And obviously, DoubleTree by Hilton can accommodate that. And if you've ever been to our bridal show, I mean, we're hanging out with you guys, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we have 8,000 square feet. And plus,
Yeah.
we have the biggest pool in Lake County besides Key Lime Cove.
Well, we're not counting them right now because they're that's a different animal. But
Yeah, yeah. But we do.
When we've been there with the radio station, I've never been able to go swimming. Can we work a deal out next time?
You can do a pool party if you want.
Yeah, see, look, and you know what? You bring up a valid point, right? You are able to do other things at the DoubleTree, not just weddings. I mean, you could have a pool party, you could have a birthday party, or whatever else comes to mind, right?
And I mean, not another business in Mundelein, Hits Pizza. We partner with them for pool parties.
Oh, see, look at what a great idea. So you could do that. You could have a pool party and they'll bring out pizza to you?
Yeah, it's great.
Nice.
I mean, we partnered with them, especially during COVID when everybody was calling and wanted to be at the pool. And, we had deals going on. If you stayed at the hotel, you got a free pizza. So,
Nice.
I mean, we had to be creative because the hotel was shut down for a while, but we're back in business now.
That's great. And as things get busy, you're going to be busier. And Mayor, I want to ask you, So, we've got some great businesses right here, participating on our call, but obviously there's plenty of businesses in Mundelein. And can you just give me, I don't expect you to know all of them off the top of your head, or do you? Do you know them all? Every business in Mundelein?
Well, there's
But
over
no, I would like
600
you.
of them, so no.
What else should the people that are checking out our video right now be able to want to, make a goal to stop in as they're coming through Mundelein?
We have a huge heritage of the entrepreneurial restaurant culture here in Mundelein. We do have a few franchises that came in, Chipotle and Panera, but we have many entrepreneurs, whether it's a French restaurant, a Taste of Paris, you have Gale Street Inn, you have so many others that are just run by mom and pops, the family run restaurant, Tina G's, Park Street. The list goes on and on, dozens of restaurants. And so what I would suggest for anyone looking that wants to shop local, and I've been working at this myself, is you just go to Google and rather than looking for a business directory of Mundelein, you just type in Mundelein restaurants and you'll get a whole list. Or it could be Mundelein Auto Repair, and you have to put shop. Otherwise, it's going to come up with the business name Mundelein Auto Repair. No, say Mundelein Auto Repair Shop. The other day, I had a hankering for a cigar, right? So I put in Mundelein Tobacco Shop. Now, you can't just put in Mundelein Tobacco because that store, closed years ago. So you could just use Google to find out what it is you're looking for in Mundelein. That's the quickest and fastest way to find what it is you're looking for in Mundelein itself. Don't look for a business directory. Just go to Google, put in Mundelein Plus, then Plus Shop or whatever store,
Sure.
and it'll
Whatever
bring
you're
it up
looking
right
for.
away.
And we all know how Google works. So, I mean, that's a great way of putting it, and a really easy way to find whatever you need, and you're able to find that locally.
Absolutely.
And this is just such a great opportunity. And Lizzie posted on our Facebook as the video is going, visit Mundelein, madeinmundelein.com to learn about all the local businesses. And that's a great option as well to be able to use. I want to get back to these ties. Real quick, because again, I'm kind of I don't want to say I'm a tie snob, because I'm definitely not that, but I do appreciate a nice tie. And Kim, you talked about being able to create these custom ties. Now, since Father's Day is coming up, we're just a couple of weeks away now from Father's Day. You can accommodate, like for me, if my wife came in with a picture, that tie's done, and I'm going to get that for Father's Day, and it's going to be more special than going down to the big box store and just picking up one. Do you tend to see business really start booming around Father's Day for the ties?
Yeah, we do have some pickups at various times of the year. Father's Day is certainly one of them. The wedding season's big one, back to school, when there are many kids that do wear ties to school, and teachers as well. So there are different periods throughout the year. But you mentioned those big box stores that have ties as well. So we have, if you don't want to design your own tie, we have every color you can imagine.
Sure.
We have hundreds of colors. We have stripes. We have patterns. There's bow ties. Another big favorite is to have socks to pair with all of those and to match. You have to have your striped tie and your matching striped socks.
So you have socks too?
It's a big trend. Oh, we have lots of socks.
Wow. And Kim, do you know how to tie a bow tie?
Do I? No.
Yeah.
No. So that is definitely an art for many people who know how to tie them. We do have some people here that have watched a lot of videos to learn how. I would say that's the best way to figure it out.
Good to know, because I would absolutely need help with a bow tie, and I always like the look of those, just because it's different. You don't see them all the time, so I'm a big fan of bow ties. And now that I know that you have socks too that you can coordinate, that is such a great thing. I really dig that idea.
Well, just go to timeart.com.
Yes,
timeart.com.
Super easy, right? Timeart.com. You know where to get your ties and socks from. Melissa, I want to get back to these donuts and cupcakes you were talking about, the important stuff. And these donuts and cupcakes, they're gluten-free and all that too?
Yeah, we are a fully gluten-free bakery, and we're also vegan. So we use no animal products, no dairy, no eggs. in our products, but they're still 100% delicious. We make them as good as the real thing. So we're able to produce something that is delicious for everyone to eat. So yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm always down for. I mean, you put a cupcake in front of me, I'm gonna eat it no matter what. If it has gluten or not, I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna eat it. But where are some places in Mundelein that we could go and check out your products that they're offering?
So we're fortunate enough to have 3 Mundelein partners. Area
awesome.
Coffee is the place that we all love to go to. It's our local coffee shop that we support. The owner is a Mundelein resident, great guy, and we love it there. The other place is Corner Health Foods, which is one of the oldest health food stores in Lake County. It has won many awards. Liliana is a lovely person, carries our products. And then we're also the gluten-free dessert option at the iconic Bill's Pub.
Yeah.
Very cool for me because I grew up eating Bill's Pub pizza. So it's cool. I have a food product there.
That is really great. Now, you mentioned that it was Corner Health Foods, right?
Yeah.
So my question is, and I'm ignorant when it comes to this, so please don't take offense by my question.
Okay.
So gluten-free and vegan, is that healthier for me than a regular cupcake?
No, it's not.
Okay, good. No, that's good.
Don't skip on the sugar. We're not your healthy version. We're just
Yeah,
the
all
safer version.
Okay, then that makes me happy because I definitely have a pretty big sweet tooth. It's all the way in the back here.
There's other places in town. Actually, there's a great restaurant in town called Fresh Cafe in Mundelein. It's also fully vegan and gluten-free. They use no refined sugar. Their stuff is delicious. So if you want healthy food, Fresh Cafe is your place.
There you go. That's a nice shout out right there. Since we're talking about food, Rita, back to the DoubleTree by Hilton. Now I've been to weddings at your location, and I got to tell you, your food is no messing around over there.
Oh,
so
good.
It really is. I mean, that you guys knock it out of the park. Some hotels that I've been to for weddings, it seems like they kind of rush through it, but no, at your location, it's very much kind of like like a high-end restaurant experience, at least for the weddings I've been to, and it's been a few, and I've never been disappointed by your food. So that's another thing you obviously offer is the catering aspect of your wedding. People that come in and want to book a party or a wedding at the DoubleTree, they don't have to worry about then also finding a caterer, right? People are waving at me in the studios.
And most of my events, I totally customize them. I mean, I throw some stuff at the chef and he's like, this isn't on the menu. I'm like, oh no, it is. You just didn't see it.
Yeah, see? So so will you guys kind of accommodate some couples if they're looking for this style chicken or this kind of steak? I mean, that's something that you guys could do.
Absolutely. I mean, I had a bar mitzvah that wanted Peruvian food.
Wow.
And
you guys were able to take care of that. So there was no worries about having to outsource that or find another restaurant that might be able to bring that in. That's awesome.
I came up with all the recipes and the chef looked at me like, are you kidding me? I'm like, you can do this.
That's great. So, I mean, that's a benefit of checking out your spot for an event. And speaking of that, I'm assuming that you guys are filling up not just for the space in your ballroom, but also like hotel rooms, right?
Our room blocks, I mean, it has like been crazy this week because of all these brides that are having their events and weddings at other venues in Mundelein, and they just want to get their room blocks in. We're sold out a couple weekends in June. And so it's good. Things are coming back, and I have to give a shout out to Melissa because my daughters get married in July, and I'm actually using her because her husband, they were already married last year, as a sheriff, so we're doing donuts. Because we know sheriffs like donuts.
Yeah, I was going to say there's no direct tie-in with him being a police officer and donuts, right? It was just coincidental.
Exactly.
Well, that's great. And I mean, the benefit of you guys all being supportive of one another, too, I mean, that proves a point right there. Rita, you're using Melissa. Melissa was just talking about another Mundelein business, and I love that camaraderie. And like radio, you never hear us talking about other radio stations. We don't want to talk about them, even though there's 3 down the hall, and we're not going to. I don't know what they do there. Mayor, I want to ask you though, what events, what things, what special things are happening in Mundelein? Because since we are opening up more, I'm assuming that there's more planned this year than there was in 2020 for you, right?
I'll tell you, we are one of the few communities around that have kept our community days scheduled.
Nice.
So we're going to do that. That's going to be July 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's a 3-day event and not a 4-day event this year, although the carnival will be open that extra day prior. So besides community days, we're going to have concerts in the park, Sundays at 5 to 6:30. We have Park on Park starting up this month, the second Wednesday of each month. And then a brand new event this year that we're all very excited about is on July 19th. That's a Monday. We're going to have an Intelligentsia bicycle race. It's a Grand Prix event, and we're going to have professional bicycle racers in town. There's going to be amateur and pro races going on from 10 a.m. to about 8 p.m. all day on Monday the 19th. It'll be a festival kind of an atmosphere. It's brand new, and I hope that it becomes an annual event. We'll see how it goes, but we're very excited on Monday, July 19th.
That's very exciting, and that's I love watching people ride bikes because then I'm not doing that. And it's hard. It's easier for me to watch people ride a bike than me actually get on a bike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the Made for You Mundelein campaign, it's been super beneficial. I mean, we obviously have examples on the screen with us right now. And again, thank you for allowing us to participate and get the word out and help people know that there's a lot of stuff going on in Mundelein. And before we wrap things up here today, I just want to go around it and make sure that everybody knows how to reach the businesses that are on with us today. Melissa, can you do me a favor and just go through, let everybody know all the different ways that they can reach out to you and see what you got going on?
Yeah, so the best way to get a hold of us is through Instagram or Facebook. You can send us a message. Also, all our contact info is on those social media sites too. So really easy. It's the Holcomb Hollow. Just search, you'll find it. And also, we will be starting June 18th. We'll be appearing at the Mundelein Farmers Market every Friday from 3 to 7, downtown Mundelein. It's going to be great. We're so looking forward. I actually started my business at the Mundelein Farmers Market like 8 years ago.
That's great.
Baking out of my house, and then eventually managed to get a commercial bakery.
That's great.
It's fun that we're coming back to the farmers market after a hiatus because I've always loved the farmers market. It's been a great thing in Mundelein. It's the little farmers market that could, and it's always been going strong. And one other thing we'll be having is I want to tease you with this is we have a cupcake. Oh. I was just delivered this. This is our new Pride cupcake. We're only offering it in the month of June. And the proceeds of this are going to support Howard Brown Health in Chicago, which is an organization that provides health services to LGBTQ community. And that will be for sale at the Mundelein Farmers Market. So come check it out.
Look at you. That's great. And thank you for making me hungry, showing me a cupcake.
I know, right? Sorry.
I don't see any cupcakes here. I'm just pointing that out. I don't see any here. Melissa, thank you so much for being on, and good luck. And the farmers market, a great opportunity, again, to buy direct and enjoy some of the good stuff from Holcomb Hollow. So thank you very much. Rita, Doubletree by Hilton. We've had relationship with the radio station for years. Thank you for all of that. But how can people reach out to you if they need a party, if they're looking for a pool party, hotel stays for weddings, booking a wedding, a birthday party, whatever they've got going on? How can they get in touch with you guys?
Well, we're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. They can call the hotel and ask for me, and pretty much anybody in the village. They can ask because everybody knows me.
This is true. This is true.
So that's what you need to do. And Rita, we'll be hopefully seeing you again real soon for our bridal show that, fingers crossed, it's going to happen the way it's supposed to. So great seeing you again. Thank you so much. And Kim, Thai Mart, Kim, I got to ask you, why is it not Thai and Sock Mart?
Well, for now it's ThaiMart.com. Who knows what we'll expand to in the future? There's more possibilities.
No, I like I said, I'm going to come by and check it out. I want a bow tie. Let me ask you one more question.
Sure.
Do you guys sell like clip-on bow ties for people like me that can't follow direction well?
We have clip-on bow ties. We also have ones that are just a band that goes around your neck and it's already pre-tied too. So there's plenty of options. We even
I like your stuff.
We even have zipper ties. So if you
Zipper
don't want to tie your own tie, it's easy enough to just zip it right up.
It's a zipper?
It's a zipper. You'll have to take a look. Go out to tiemart.com, search for zipper ties, and you can see what we have.
I am legit going to do that because every time I do have to wear a tie, since I don't wear them very often, I always have to go to YouTube and watch a video. I'm a little ashamed of that. If my dad's watching, my dad would kill me for that. Okay, so timeart.com. Are you guys anywhere else? Any other ways that people can reach out to you?
Yeah, we are out on Facebook. We are on Instagram, but the best way to see all of our products, and we can ship anywhere in the U.S. So if you have a friend who's getting married, you can give them a shout out to timeart.com.
I love that idea, being able to send custom-made ties anywhere in the country. My dad lives in Milwaukee and wears a tie for work. I might have to get him a nice, this would be good on his tie.
Your face on a tie, yeah.
Every day. And then they would everybody that would meet him would be like, man, your kid looks like he should be on the radio with that face. And, so it works out. Mayor Steve Lentz, thank you so much for being with us. Mayor, I love what Mundelein's doing. I love what you guys are doing for Mundelein. It's really, really a good thing that you guys are supporting the businesses in your community and supporting them through this pandemic. And as we're emerging out of the pandemic and things are getting back to normal, is there anything else that you would like to add about your great town?
Well, I would just encourage everyone to go to madeinmundelein.com and check that out. And if you're a business owner in Mundelein, please consider participating. Send us your video, send us the deals you're offering, and become part of this campaign because it's really made for all the businesses in Mundelein to participate in. madeinmundelein.com.
Oh, Mayor, thank you so very much. Thank you, everybody, for coming by today, spending some time with us, getting some information out to everybody about the great things that you guys are all doing. And I'm glad that you are all still here. I mean, that is such a cool accomplishment to be able to do over the last year. And I wish you all the most success and continued success and onwards and upwards or upwards and onwards. You get what I'm saying. And thank you so much for spending time today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you, Frank.
No problem. Madeinmundelein.com to learn more about all the great businesses that are there in Mundelein. And as you're driving through, stop at one, all right? Buy local and do some good stuff. It's Frank Wright with the 1023 XLC. Thank you so much for everybody who participated. And we're on the video today. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And you guys are all going to be seeing me eventually, too. Cupcakes and ties and weddings. I'll be there.